Hello everyone. Few days back we solved the Russian doll problem. It was part of the March Leetcode challenge, and there I explained the longest increasing subsequence as a general concept. The time complexity that I used there to solve the problem was order of n square. However, there exists a very nice way of doing the same thing in order of n log n, a better complexity, and I thought of sharing that same approach with you guys. So, moving on to longest increasing subsequence, lead code 300. And let me just take a pen here and let's get started. So, even before understanding the concept, let's just talk about our childhood, where we must have played solitaire as a game. So this was a favorite pastime on the Windows laptop when we were young in 9th, 7th, and 8th or 10th standard. So I hope you remember the rules of this game. And one of the rule was can only place lower value card in each column. For example, uh, what all cards can be placed below 10 are the lower value cards. 8 can be placed, 6 can be placed, 5 can be placed. So only lower value cards are allowed to be placed than the current value that is held in that column. Remember this rule, and we'll use the same rule to solve the longest increasing subsequence problem. So let's get started with it, and let's take the same example that is specified in the question on lead code, and this is the sequence of numbers that are given to us. So let's get started. The first element is 10, and since the element is 10 and there is no column created, we will place 10 as the starting of the new column. And next we have 9. Since 9 is lower than the current value held in that column, so we'll place 9 here in the same column. Let's move on for the next iteration. We get 2, and this time the value is lower than 9 again, so we will place 2 here simply. Let's move on to the next iteration, and this time we get 5. 5 being a higher value than 2, you can't place it in the same column, so we'll create a new column there, and we get 5 as the beginning of a new column. Let's move ahead, and then we get 3. So this time we have 3, and 3 is lower than 5, so where are you going to place it? You'll place it in the same column as 5. Next we have 7. 7 is greater than 3, that means you need to create a new column for this, and let's move ahead in the iteration. Then we get 101, and 101 is again higher than 7, therefore we'll create a new column. And next we have 18. 18 is lower than 101, that means we'll place it in the same column as 101. And what is the length of the longest subsequence? The length of the longest subsequence would be equal to the number of columns that you have created, and which is nothing but 4. So 4 is the length of longest increasing subsequence. And what are the possible combinations? There are multiple combinations that are possible. One of them is 2, 3, 7, 18. The other one could be 2, 3, 7, 101. The other one could be 2, 5, 7, 101, and 2, 5, 7, 18. So the area of interest is length of the longest increasing subsequence, not the sequence itself, which can be calculated by the length of columns that we have created, and which in this case is 4. This kind of sorting algorithm is known as patient sort, and let me just show that to you. And this patient sort algorithm is a very famous sorting technique for solving longest increasing subsequence problem. I'm attaching 2 links please go through these documentations. These are very helpful in understanding and building the concept. Now the question arises, how are we doing this in nlogn rather than n square? So for this we'll be using a BST implementation, and Java provides a binary search tree implementation via an interface known as tree set. So tree set has a property that you can remove, add elements to it in order of log n instead of order of n. So we'll be using the same concept to solve this question today, and keep in mind that addition and removal of any element from the tree set takes a complexity of order of log n, not order of n. So let's get started. So the first element that we have is 10, and we'll simply add it in our tree set. Looks great. And next element is 9. The first thing that we are going to do is to compare whether there exists a higher value in the tree set than the current value that we are currently handling, which is 9. So there exists a higher value in the tree set, which is 10. 9 is lower than 10. So what we are going to do, we'll replace this value from the tree set. We'll remove it and add 9 to the tree set. So 9 gets added to the tree set and 10 gets removed from the binary search tree that internally tree set is creating. Let's move on to the next iteration. Next we have 2, and what we are going to check, we'll check whether there exists a higher or a equal value than the current value that is into consideration, which is 2. Tree set has a higher value, 9. What we are going to do, we'll remove the value 9 from the tree set and add 2 to the tree set. So 2 gets added. Let's move on to the next iteration. Then we have 5. What we are going to do, we'll check whether a value higher than 5 exists in the tree set or not. It doesn't exist. We'll simply add 5 to the tree set. Looks great. And let's move on to the next iteration. We get 3. What we're going to do, we'll check whether a higher value exists in the tree set than the current value. It does exist, which is 5. So we will remove 5 from the tree set and add 3 there. Now tree set has 2 and 3. Let's move on to the next iteration. We have 7, and we'll check whether there exists a higher value than 7 in the tree set. It is not there. We'll simply add 7 in the tree set. Let's move on to the next iteration, and we have 101. We'll check whether a value higher than 101 exists in the tree set. It is not there. We'll simply add it in the tree set. Let's move on to the next iteration, and we have 18. We'll check whether a value higher than 18 exists in the tree set. It does exist. We'll remove it and add 18 to the tree set. In the end, what all values are there? 2, 3, 7 and 18. What is the size of the tree set? The size of the tree set is 4, which is our answer. And we also have another possible logical solution, 2, 3, 7 and 18, which is in the longest increasing subsequence of the input array. I hope this concept is clear to you. We use tree set for handling and creating the BST. Otherwise you have to write it by yourself. And let's move on to the coding part. The first thing that we are going to do is to define a tree set of type generic type integer set, and let's call it BST, because internally a BST is created. New tree set, and let's iterate over all the elements of nums, the input array. The first thing that we are going to do is to check whether there exists a higher or an equal value than the current value in the BST. So higher or equal value, and tree set has a ceiling method which gives us a higher or an equal value than the value that you are currently operating on. We pass nums to it. If higher or equal is equal to null, that means there doesn't exist any such element. We'll simply add the current element in the BST. Otherwise we'll remove the current element from the BST, the higher element from the BST, and add the current element to the BST. In the end, we'll simply return bst.size. Let's try to run this code. Looks good, and let me just submit it. Accepted. I hope you understood this logic, and thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. The time complexity of solving this algorithm is order of n log n, and the space complexity is order of n, because BST can take the maximum size of n, and removal and addition in the BST or the tree set takes a complexity of log n.